Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ninja Life. So today we're going to be checking out the NNL Season 6 launch and 2021 World Championship updates. And
Season 5 of the National Ninja League was our best yet, with over 100 competitions, 15,000 course runs, and nearly 2,000 athletes from around the world competing at the World Championship.
wow. All right, so right off the bat, that is some crazy stats. When you actually look at it from that aspect, that is a lot of people, and we have definitely come a long way since Season 1.
The first one run entirely by the league. With a successful World Championship in the books, Season 6 was shaping up to be even bigger. However, the COVID-19 pandemic around the world has caused many sports organizations, including ours, to come to a screeching halt. Things will be a little different for this season, but rest assured we're still full steam ahead to legitimizing the sport of ninja.
So this is probably one of my biggest concerns or worries as to what they're going to be doing for the pandemic aspect of it. So very curious to see how they go about that.
Hi, I'm Alex Cunningham, the data manager here at the
Alex.
National Ninja League. You may also recognize me from being the commentator at the World Championships. Chris Wilczewski would normally be giving these announcements, but he's a little busy for this reason. He just became a dad. On behalf of the National Ninja League, we want to
Congratulations.
congratulate Rachel and Chris on the birth of their healthy baby girl, Madeline Paige Wilczewski. Now let's get down to brass tacks. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused us to put ninja events on the back burner for the last couple of months, including the loss of a regularly scheduled RNL season. In addition, the uncertain months ahead have caused us to make some format changes for this season only.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to be making special changes specifically to this season, but just hold up for 1 second. Watching this, it seems like his mouth movement and audio is slightly off, and I was reading through the comments, and there was, I guess, a glitch when they uploaded this, but they didn't feel like redoing it all at the last minute, so they just went ahead and posted it. So it's not a glitch. All right, it's what happened when they uploaded it. Let's continue.
Assuming all goes to plan, NL events will start back up this September. For this
September.
season, we will be running the RNL and NNL simultaneously, with the RNL running from September to November, and the NNL running from September to February. We previously announced that the RNL would have regional championships, which are still on the books. Those will be taking place in early December at locations to be announced soon.
All right, so for all my beginner ninjas out there, if you don't know the RNL, the Recreational Ninja League, and that is a great place to start. I actually did a few myself. If you're just getting to ninja and you are unsure of yourself, you want to just kind of test the waters out, it's a great place. Try them out. If it's too easy for you, move up to the NNL. It's just a good place to really test the waters.
As for the NNL, we'll have to make some changes for the World Championship. While we're pleased to report that there were no known cases of COVID-19 at our 2020 World Championship, the uncertain landscape ahead makes it impossible to guarantee that will be the
Hey,
case in
Delano.
2021. While we very well could have a vaccine and be back to large gatherings by next spring, it would be impossible to know far enough in advance to feel confident making the large financial commitments needed for a full-scale World Championship. For that
Makes
reason,
sense.
we've decided to focus on regional championships for the NNL, which will take place in early February 2021. Assuming that it is safe to do so, the top 3 athletes in each division at each regional championship will advance to a scaled-back World Championship at a ninja facility to be announced later. To be clear, we will be returning to a convention center type setting as soon as this pandemic is resolved.
That's very interesting. So they're going to be doing like subdivisions, regionals, and the top threes from those, then they will bring it in closer together. I don't know if I like that or dislike that, but it's interesting. And then if you notice there, it says internationals, more information will be coming. For all my buddies out there, international ninjas, NNL, they'll announce it as soon as they announce it. I too will be checking that out because this affects a lot of my buddies out there, and I know out in Guam, there's a lot of ninjas out there who want to get involved. So I'll definitely get that information and filter it out to you guys as best as I can as soon as I get it.
While this may seem disappointing to some, this does provide us with the unique opportunity to really highlight the elite athletes who are able to qualify. We plan to do something very special in terms of media coverage for the select few who are able to qualify for the 2021 World Championship. We see this as a potentially large step forward for the organization, and we're very excited for our athletes and the future.
With that cleared up, let's talk about some of the exciting things we're planning for this season, most of which was related directly to your feedback.
As a result of your overwhelming feedback, competitors in the adults and masters divisions will now be able to complete the course after they fail. Just like in the youth divisions, competitors will still be scored based on their progress up until their first failed obstacle. But we hope that allowing athletes to continue the course will provide more value for signing up for competitions. There is an exception though, so stay tuned until the end of the presentation.
They're going to allow athletes to continue on the course once they fail, essentially to kind of discourage the one and done and this is all I paid for on a simple mistake. But it'll be interesting to see that even though they failed and that is their official time and rank, that they still get to move on to finish the course just so they can finish trying out the other obstacles. I think from a business standpoint, that is a good opportunity to throw out there for others. So we'll see how that plays out. What do you guys think? You think that's a good idea? You think it's a waste of time? Is it going to waste your time? Drop a comment and let me know. I know some people favor the UNAA because they go on a point-based system for each obstacle. If you make a mistake, you can still continue on, and it's best overall.
Making its way to the regular season after an incredibly popular debut at the World Championship, facilities will now have the option to host skills qualifiers for both the RNL and NNL. Competitors will participate in 5 to 15 skills, testing fastest completion, longest time, most obstacle repetitions, and most movement repetitions. This gives athletes more chances to get on obstacles and show their skills, as well as allowing course designers to flex their creativity muscles. Just like the traditional course qualifiers, the top overall athletes at each skills qualifier will advance to the regional championship or to the world championship.
Hold up. That was really interesting. Yeah, cliff ledge spin. What?
Course designers to flex their creativity muscles. Just like the traditional course qualifiers, the top overall athletes at each skills qualifier will advance to the regional championship.
I like that. Whoever made that, that's impressive. I like that aspect of it. I mean, I don't think it's a whole lot of difference because it is stopping and you are holding on, but it's just that one little extra move and it looks fancy. I like it. Props to you.
Or to the World Championship for Season 7 and beyond.
We at the NNL have been working hard for over a year to create our new coaching certification.
Okay, before we get into the next phase here, which is the coaching certification, I will say that the overall skills competition, they mentioned that it was a big success. Personally, I didn't really find it any good or negative to it, but if it brings attention, I definitely think you should bring it back. But again, personally, I didn't really have a good reason to like it or not to like it, so I'm kind of just on the sidelines for that one. Did you like it? Was that something that kind of really helped highlight your visit to the NNL World Championships? Should they keep it? Should they not? Let me know.
Designed with input from some of the top ninja coaches in the country, this entry-level certification will primarily focus on background checking and training our athletes to help prevent abuse before it happens. As an added benefit, coaches will be provided extensive video material about the league structure and some basic tips for bringing athletes to their full potential. Coaches will need to complete an exam, a background screening, and an abuse prevention training course in order to pass the certification. The certification program...
I like that. That they're making this sport more official, and gymnastics, any other traditional sports coach like football, baseball, they have these coaches that are certified, and they go through certain trainings in order to train their youth or adults. And Ninja never really had something of that sort. And I know the UNAA has something in place, and just hearing that little verbiage of the background checks and certain training, abuse training, I really like that. And they're making it more organized, professional, like any other sport we have out there. So this is really good. I'm excited for this.
Program costs about $50, can be completed
$50.
online in one sitting, and is available now at nationalninja.com.
Oh, okay. It is available
Anyone
right now.
18 and over can complete the coaching certification, even if you're not an employee of an NNL facility. This includes parents of athletes, so parents can be the certified coach for their own child.
We do have some exciting things we're working on for our NNL facilities, so stay tuned for future announcements.
There are some important changes to in-person events regarding this certification. First, only a certified coach representing the athlete may be allowed on the competition floor during a youth athlete's run. No other athletes, coaches, or spectators may be on the floor.
Huh.
Additionally, in the youth divisions, only certified coaches will be able to request a video review. Similar to the World Championship the past few seasons, we are instituting a video review form at all NNL events that must be completed in order for the review to take place. We hope that this simplifies and eases the video review process, which we received a lot of feedback about last season. As in past seasons, the course referee can also request a video review, and adult competitors will be able to request a video review in their own division.
Okay. I
We
agree with
plan
that.
on launching the long-awaited Pro Series this summer.
I like how they did the whole video review, the form, the process. It was pretty simple, straightforward. One of my buddies, he had to go through that, and they did the review, saw that he was well within the boundaries and of the obstacle, from thinking he was not going to make it to stage 2 to doing stage 2 the next day. So I like the review process. It probably takes a hell of a toll on them as the employees, but for the athletes, the competitors, I like it.
But the COVID-19 pandemic and ensuing economic difficulties that many of our facilities have been facing have caused us to alter our plans.
Okay, so the Pro Series, a lot of people were excited about it. I was really excited about it. They hyped it up. It kind of got suspended a little bit, and I really want to see as to why. So there's not a lot of information that was released about the Pro Series, but I really want to see where this is going, because they kind of built this up, and now it's just like, hey, we have this, but you're dangling the carrot. Come on, let's have a nibble. Let's have a bite. I want to see what's going on.
We're still going to launch Pro Series on a future date, but we hope that this whets your appetite for now.
Starting this August, 8 male and 8 female ninjas representing the best of the best from Season 5 will participate in a knockout tournament for cash prizes as they compete in various challenges from their home facilities. Join Ninja Lab host William Marchese and I, as well as our expert debaters Henry Ferrarin and Lucio Batista, as we watch the ninjas go head-to-head each Friday night in a virtual environment.
These competitions will be live streamed for free on our YouTube page, so be sure to subscribe to be alerted when these competitions will take place. Alright, will the young adults be able to compete in the adult division in Season 6? No. But
You've asked for years, and this season we're delivering. In this all-new division for the NNL only, the top athletes 15 and over can opt to compete at the highest level with our biggest cash rewards. Any athlete born on or before February 21st, 2006, regardless of how they finished in previous seasons or the World Championship, can choose to compete in either their age division or in the elite division. This will be the only division in which athletes will leave the course after they fall, just as the adult division has done in the past. But there's a catch. Since this division is only meant for the best of the best, only the top 2 elite male and top 2 elite female athletes will advance to the regional championship or to the world championship in Season 7 and beyond. Similarly, only the top 2 at the regional championship will advance to the world championship. Lastly, once you choose your division, you will remain in that division for the entire season, so choose wisely.
Okay, so with all of that being said, they had basically said they're only going to allow X amount of competitors for the regionals, and then from the regionals onto the world championships because of COVID-19. This makes sense. You trying to move forward with the league while maintaining safety for the athletes, the spectators, and generally speaking, anyone that's involved with the NNL. I will say that knowing this and knowing that I was picked up for A&W this year and then having been dropped because of COVID, this time with the NNL, that is my outlet. That's where I go because I want to compete, and A&W it's a TV show. I need an outlet for not being selected to continue pursuing my dream, and knowing that I have a chance, but now it's even more tight than before, training for me is definitely going to kick it up because I want it. Right, Ninja Talk. What do you guys think about the new changes that are going to be happening for this year? Do you think this is going to be troublesome for you? Do you think this is a great idea, a bad idea? What would you do different if you were in their shoes? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep training hard. I hope to see you on the course, and I'll catch you guys next time on The Ninja Life.